The death penalty for murder. Okay, here we have a fight between those who believe that some murders should be executed and those who believe that no murder should ever be executed.
Take this example, please.
On the afternoon of September 20 of 2018, in the town of Ciénaga Magdalena, two men broke into home of Dr. Esteban Rojas, who lived with his wife Marta and his two daughters. The men beat Dr. Rojas nearly to death with a rod. One of the men raped the doctor's wife, and the other man sexually assaulted their 8-year-old daughter, Daniela. The two men then strangled Mr. Marta to death, tied down the two daughters on beds, doused them with gasoline, and while the girls were still alive, set the house on fire. Dr. Rojas survived, but his wife and daughters did not.
Those opposed to capital punishment believe that the two men have right to keep their life. So, Sergio, is there anything a person can do to deserve the death penalty?
No, any crime could be punishment by this kind of death penalty, for example, because first of all, in the Article 11 of the Constitution of Colombia, said the right of the life is inevitable, inviolable. There will be no death penalty. So first of all, we have to realize that if the Congress think to approve this kind of punishment, there will be anti-constitutional.
In fact, many opponents of capital punishment believe that killing murder is the same as a murder.
Yes, I think it's the same.
Okay, and what about the pain inflicted on the loved one of those murdered?
The pain in this family is describable because Dr. Rojas lost whole family. In Colombia, it's necessary apply this punishment. Why? Because, for example, crimes against humanity, terrorism, and drug trafficking, and genocide, and kidnapping, and child rape, and child sexual abuse.
Of course, putting the murderer to death doesn't bring back their loved one, but if sure does provide some sense of justice.
Yes? Death is really the only true just punishment. It said the Dr. Rojas. Is the doctor wrong? Is he immoral?
No, he's not an immoral person. He's only a man who lost his family. For example, he lost her daughters and he lost his wife. So in this case, he is an angry and very sad man who wants justice, but he is not thinking about his words. So, for example, and first of all, the Article 11 of the Constitution prohibit the death penalty in Colombia. It's there in the Constitution, first of all. Second of all, we have to found guilty these men, and after that we have to thinking about a punishment that they deserve, but not the death penalty.
Okay, thank you. And what about the opponent's argument that an innocent person may be executed? Please, Raul.
The government need apply investigation.
Okay. Moreover, by keeping every murderer alive, many more people murdered, like other prisoners, wards, and people outside of prison in case of escape, or early release a small number of people who might be wrong executed. What about jail is a school of a crime?
I'm agree with you in that case. It's very worrying the scenario what happens in the jails. But imagine what happened if the capital punishments could be approved. The corruption is going to be extreme and going to be worse So could be more budget for this kind of crimes, and they're going to be more corruption in the jail. So it's better to improve the jail system after thinking about how to do different punishment that we don't apply right now.
The Colombian people not spend a lot of money with their criminals. But for this reason, it's necessary to apply the capital punishment. It's not necessary think about only cash, only money. It's necessary think about the benefits. For example, the capital punishment is a way to provide justice for victims.
Okay, thank you, Sergio and Raúl. And now for the people. If you are on the proverbial fence on this issue, please ask yourself this question.
Did you really believe that the tortures, rapes, murders of Dr. Rojas, Marta's wife, and daughters, and evil men like them deserve to keep their lives?